Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at The Giver, Chapter 17. Now, in this chapter, it's an unscheduled holiday. Yahoo! So the kids don't have to go to school, parents don't have to go to work. There's like a backup crew that had already taken a holiday, and so now it's that those people are taking care of everything while everyone else has a holiday. So Jonas, he immediately says, "Oh, bye mom, bye dad, bye Lily, have a great day. I am out of here." And he goes and he looks for his friends, and he finds Asher, in a field playing with some other friends. But as he's riding to this place, to this field, he's thinking about feelings, and he is thinking about the difference between what he used to feel and what he feels now. And there's a greater depth of feeling than he felt before. So before, when he thinks about anger, he has anger, but he's like, oh, that actually wasn't anger. That was more of like impatience. Or when there was sadness, sure, I was sad, but it was so light compared to what it is now. And so Jonas is feeling these deeper emotions, and he's having these deeper experiences. And he hasn't taken the pills now for 4 weeks, and he's having a lot of love feelings towards other people. Well, not other people, but maybe Fiona in particular, and he keeps having these dreams at night. He gets to this area where he can see Asher's bike, and no one's there, and he's like, "Hey, where's everyone?" And suddenly he hears someone go, psh, 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 pew, 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 making these crazy sounds, and people are going, you got me. And they're playing war. And when Jonas sees this, he actually kind of freezes, because he remembers that terrible memory, that first one he had of war, of sitting there and seeing that young boy that was so thirsty, and he just gave him water. And as he's thinking about this, he's not playing war with all the other kids, and the other kids are watching him, and they're like, okay, and they all start to go away as Jonas is just like frozen, trying to keep himself from crying. Everyone leaves except for Fiona and Asher. And Fiona, she's very sympathetic. She's like, "Hey, Jonas, are you okay?" Asher, on the other hand, is not okay. And he's like, "You ruined it. Why did you ruin the game?" And Jonas is like, "Hey, man, please, Asher, don't play that game anymore." And Asher gets a little more upset, and he says, "You're not the director of recreation. That's my job. You're not allowed to tell me what to do." And Jonas is like, "Yeah, I get it, but I just don't, like, you don't understand that game." And Asher ends up saying sorry when he's saying, but Jonas didn't give him the reply, "I accept your apology." And so Asher says again, I said I apologize, Jonas." And Jonas is like, "Okay, fine, yeah, I accept your apology." But that's not the point. And he can't really share his point to Asher, because he knows Asher won't understand. He doesn't have the memories. He doesn't have the depth of feeling. So I believe it ends up being Jonas and Fiona who ride away. And maybe they talk a little bit. We don't know. Because after that, Jonas is at home. And at home, everyone's talking about their day. Lily's talking about how she was riding Dad's bike. I'm not sure what Mom and Dad were doing, but they're just kind of looking and sharing about their stories. They're talking about Gabe, and Jonas is looking at Gabe, who is walking around and talking a little bit. And Father says something. He says, "Oh, hey guys, I want to go to sleep early tonight because tomorrow I have to pick which of the twins gets released." And Jonas kind of asks a little bit about, who picks him up? Who takes him to the other place, elsewhere? And oh, Lily is, I can't remember. Suddenly is Jonas's sister named Lily or Jill? Weird. I've been reading too many books. But Jonah's sister starts to make a story of, oh, what if one twin stayed here and his name was Jonathan, the other twin went to elsewhere and his name was Jonathan, and then when they were 6th grade, maybe one of them came to visit and they were both Jonathan, and maybe they got switched and one went to one family, one went to other, and no one ever knew. And she's just thinking of this crazy story. And Mom starts laughing. She's like, oh, we haven't had a storyteller in a long time, but if there was one, I think you'd be nominated. And then Dad says, yeah, I got to get ready, to send the kid elsewhere. And Jonas asks some questions, and it's like, oh, who picks up the twin after the release? And Dad says, yeah, someone comes and picks up the child after the ceremony of release, and then that's it. They go elsewhere. And that is kind of how the chapter ends. Vocabulary. First one, shallow. Shallow means not deep. Jonas's emotions used to be shallow. They weren't that deep. They weren't that serious or real. But now, with these memories, they have depth. Welled up is like inside. Whoa! Welled up. If you think of like a water pump, you pump the nothing, and the water comes out. And this is kind of the same thing. Our emotions well up in us. And I believe this is the sorrow or sadness that Jonas ended up feeling during the wartime. Not 100% sure on that. But coming out, overflowing, is welled up. Strewn is like tossed carelessly, messy around. Usually the bikes had to be in order in some like bike area. But today, on a holiday, the bikes were just everywhere. Matter-of-factly, seriously, straightly. Jonas's sister says, I can't remember what she said. Something about Father's bike, I think. Father's bike is too big. I can't wait for my other one. She's just very straight, very serious, to the point when she says it. And the last one here, Gabriel says, gay. And he's just trying to say his own name, Gabe or Gabriel, right? Gabe probably is what they call him. So he's trying to say Gabe, but he says gay. Another note here, in many stories, you'll see the word gay, especially if they're older. And gay, a long time ago, just 50 years ago, just 100 years ago, it meant happy. And so the original meaning is just happy. And so a lot of times older book authors will write gay, right? They were having a gay party, or he was very gay today, or she drank her tea gaily. It just means happy in that literature context. Nowadays, the meaning has changed a little bit, but certainly in our story here, Gabriel is just trying to say his name as a baby. Discussion question. Have you ever ruined a game? All right, I just feel so sorry for Jonas. Well, and the other kids too. Everyone's having fun, they're playing, and then Jonas just kills this game and he just destroys the fun. Or have you ever experienced that where someone else killed a game? It was fun until something happened and then it wasn't fun anymore. Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.